Ladies and gentlemen, on out to amateur MMA and making his way to the cage, Antonio Munoz.
Antonio Munoz has had 2 kickboxing matches. Was a college football player at McKendree. I see him down working with Matt Owen, who's the top strength conditioning coach you'll find in this area, who works with my teammate, friend Sean Woodson in the UFC. A lot of these high-level fighters. As a guy making an MMA debut, he's already down there putting in that work. I'm interested to see what he brings. He's tall, he's lanky. Johans is his coach. Be Johan's last fight he's supposed to be cornering. We'll see what that says. Sometimes people say things and 6 months changes everything. But here at debut, like I said, 2 kickboxing wins, long and lanky. Let's see what he brings.
And to your point, Johans hasn't rolled it out, but for now he's done. But yeah, he's just got a lot going on in his personal life, and he just decided to. He's given a lot to the MMA community, both as a fighter and as a coach. So he's decided just to hang him up. I'm not sure where Antonio will end up after this, but he's going to continue his career, and he's hopefully, he's going to try to give Johans a good send-off.
He's been over cross training at Wolves Den, especially on the sparring nights, and he says here, like in one of his key components, is remain composed. I spoke with him, and I was telling him, whenever you have a fight coming up, the other guy's got the same conditions. He goes, "Oh, I've already done a couple, so that's going to help a lot."
Good. I love it. His opponent, Billy Duncan, about to make his way to the cage.
Now making his way to the cage, his opponent, Billy Duncan.
Billy Duncan must be from around here, or his fans travel well. Great pop from the crowd, people standing and cheering. What a great start to the night. This could be some nice matchmaking on your part, Lance.
Billy Duncan is down from the Festus, Missouri area, so about 45 minutes from here. So yeah, you can call him local. Wrestling background, but he's been training at Twin City Boxing, which is mainly striking. They do MMA, but this mainly striking. You see in his corner TJ Casey, pro boxer. So you're gonna have to assume he's probably gonna be pretty well rounded.
Yeah, absolutely. I was curious, Jordan, with
DeSoto, Missouri, my mistake. So he's actually about an hour south.
Okay, we got a little Jefferson County action with Billy Duncan. Any thoughts from you, Jordan? I'm curious too how you have a guy in Billy Duncan coming in from mainly a striking gym. I hear McKendree. I think wrestling. You got Andrew Sanchez, a UFC veteran. Any thoughts on the matchup?
I think Antonio is more of a striker. And whenever I hear a kickboxer versus someone who deals more at a boxing gym, I think the boxing gym is going to look to counter when those hands are low off of kicks. That's when I would look to close, because most people kick and they throw their hand down and they leave their chin up. That's what I would look to do if I was Billy Duncan.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the NFA welterweight division, brought to you tonight by the United States Marine Corps. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, this mixed martial artist stands 6'2", weighed in 170.4 pounds. Tonight, he's making his amateur debut, representing Flagger Fight Systems. Fighting out of Elmhurst, Illinois, Antonio Primetime Munoz. His opponent across the NFA cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a boxer standing 5'10", weighed in 165.7 pounds. Tonight he's making his amateur debut. Representing Twin Cities, fighting out of Crystal City, Missouri, Billy Duncan. The referee in charge of the action, Josh Stewart.
Both look extremely calm.
I feel like, though, looking at the sizes, Duncan's probably going to be a 55er.
I was about to say there's a little bit of a weight discrepancy.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Nice
coming
right.
out hard.
Oh, good leg kick. I was wondering. I was thinking maybe the first leg kick would turn to. Oh, nice wrestling.
Jefferson County Boxing Gym, my tail. First to go after Billy Duncan on the attempt.
Like I said, he does have a wrestling background, but he's been training at a boxing gym. But yeah, I was curious if the first leg kick. Oh, nice right. The boy's coming.
Good work by Munoz to get away from that.
Oh, he hit him on the chin.
Yep.
He rocked him.
He dropped just a little bit. It's a lot of energy out the gate here. It's hard to maintain that.
Everybody's going for a guillotine. Oh, good knees.
Nice knee.
Nice knees.
Ooh, Munoz connected.
I don't know. It looked I didn't see where he connected. It kind of looked like Duncan grabbed himself. Like he might have been a low blow, or he was trying to call it like a low blow.
It was a right to his chin as he was kind of down. It was kind of, maybe it was glancing more than it looked.
I was trying to look up at the cage, so I took my eyes off the monitor.
There's also a spot between the belly button and the groin you can hit that will do the same thing.
Gotcha.
It's very hard to hit, but every now and then somebody can touch it.
He's still throwing though.
Munoz throwing some good knees there in that spot.
Yeah, he's using his length really well there. Oh, nice foot stomps. I hated those as a fighter. I don't know how you feel, Jordan, but I hated them.
They're kind of useless.
Good knee. Oh, nice head kick. Duncan's tough.
Very
body
tough.
shots. There he goes. Good.
Munoz is doing really well, getting away from the moment,
nice
coming back
uppercut.
to it.
Nice uppercut there.
He's got it cut.
Good ankle pick.
Wow. Did not see that coming.
Now he's going to make him pay. Some good offense there by Duncan. See if Munoz can just stand back up like he did earlier. Can't quite see.
That's a long 55 seconds left with Duncan on your back.
He has to watch the neck crank, though. That's very close. I know he's looking for a rear naked, but he can't neck crank at an amateur level. Ooh. He's off to the side, though.
I don't know if Munoz knows how to defend this.
He should be fine there. He should be getting enough air from his left side.
It's more of a jaw crank there. He might just be burning his arms out. It's not comfortable.
No, he could tap from the pain for sure, but he's got 20 seconds if he can ride it out.
Munoz just needs to calm as much as he can and just breathe through this.
This makes it interesting on the judges, though.
It does. Well, and he's got back control and a hook in.
He's going to gas his arms out, though, being careful also.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I was going to say, he better throw a thumbs up if he puts his arms down.
Good job by Munoz doing that. He survived it.
Great first round of
Wow.
action.
That was
Duncan
fun.
Munoz.
A little bit of everything there, guys.
Absolutely. Lance, anything surprise you with the two competitors?
I'll be honest, I actually, even though Duncan's training at a boxing gym, his hands did look a lot better than I was expecting, if I'm going to be honest with you. I figured he'd rely a lot more on his wrestling. He had some really good, down the pipe, left and rights.
Let's see this replay from the booth. Daybreak breaking the action. Check this out.
Yep,
Oh,
that little
nice.
sneaky
That
uppercut.
Yeah, Munoz has been hitting that uppercut the whole first round. He had a couple of them. He dazed them at least twice.
Yeah, he picked his shots in there. He had a couple of them that just caught that chin really well. Duncan is tough. Yeah. I think Munoz probably expected more of like not a slower pace, but a more technical fight than him just kind of running at him and shooting shots like that.
Well, toughness, when you're a wrestler, toughness is kind of the key word.
The main ingredient. Yeah.
Well, and that's the speed that an actual fight will do compared to some of the training.
Right.
Your teammates don't go after you like that, and if they do, then maybe they have an issue with you.
Right, exactly. Good block. Oh, good block with a counter.
Duncan in the red corner. Munoz coming in from the blue corner.
We'll see how both men adjust. Good knees. Ooh, good haymaker. He's blocking that kick pretty good. I don't blame Munoz for keep trying, though. Because shin on forearms doesn't feel good either.
It'll be interesting to see how they did score that first round, because while he had the back control and was threatening submission, he also did get technically dropped.
True.
Let's see the jiu-jitsu game with Munoz if he can get out of this.
I'd say that was smart going kind of for, not really Kimura, but locking that arm to cause him to be off balance on that shot. I feel like Duncan should almost switch up. Oh, guillotine attempt. Both men are tired, you can tell.
Absolutely.
But
Munoz does have his corner right behind him with Johann Flager available.
Duncan working that back again. Both men showing a lot for being young in their career.
They really are. They're very into it. They're bringing the action, not showing any signs of nerves.
Duncan's been around the game for a while. I can tell you off of his shorts alone.
Really good balance center stay on his feet from Munoz. That took a lot out of Duncan to do.
shorts. I got those shorts at a fighting event back when I was an amateur. So I don't know if he's borrowing them, or I do know as a kid he was around. So, side note, when he was a little kid, Brian Duncan and him both, I trained as a coach, but they were little kids then.
It's a small world. We saw a couple kicks from Munoz. I would think he wants to separate and have that as an option.
Yeah.
Duncan keeps bringing the fight to him.
I agree. Duncan's best chance is being in close.
I would like to see him when he separates attack the legs a little bit more again. He's going for the head with those kicks. I think if he slowed down, maybe targeted that calf or that leg, it would change a little bit more of his speed.
That's a good point, Jordan, because right off the bat, he kind of crippled him with that leg kick, and he hasn't really gone back to it.
Nope. Who knows if it just landed weird, because sometimes they do, and you just don't like to go back to it. But right here, if he can keep his length,
nice uppercut
right as
by
I say
Duncan.
that, it goes away. But when he's keeping his length, he's doing a really good job of finding spots in that shell.
I agree. It's really the story. That's the story there. When there's distance, Munoz is fine. Yep.
Was on the tip of my tongue saying there is a high head kick space open if he's not afraid to get taken down, but there you go.
And every time he's throwing that every time he throws that head kick, he has a reaction.
Without question.
I got to tell you that Duncan has finished both rounds very strong.
Yeah.
And again, depends on the judge. Sometimes the judges at the end, it's how you finish.
Absolutely.
Again, should not be, but there are a lot of judges sometimes, if you finish the last 30 seconds, that's all they remember.
Duncan does have a cut on I believe his right eye, so we'll keep an eye on that in the third round. Jordan, if you are Munoz in his corner, where are you sending him out in the third round? What are you giving him as far as word of advice?
I'm telling him you almost finished it in the first round when you had some distance. Stop throwing the head kick because he's bull rushing you or shooting low or he's timing something off of it. If you're going to throw a kick, throw it low or bait a low kick and strike from a distance. But when he bull rushes you, try and pivot off. Easier said than done. Maybe try and time a knee on the way in, but don't let him keep you against that fence.
And no, he's not just throwing once. Munoz has almost got caught a couple of times. He'll throw a right, but then he throws another one again, and Munoz isn't quite ready for that. Because it's weird. You don't usually see right.
Nope.
But he's kind of throwing that. That's a couple times it's landed on Munoz. I don't know how much power, but it's landing.
Tell you what, no matter the outcome of this third round, these two are going to come out of this a very, very tested 1-0 or 0-1. So
Absolutely.
A great matchup.
Well, Munoz is in shape. Look at it.
Yeah.
Mouth closed, just still breathing through his nose.
Crowd's excited. Here we go.
Yeah, a lot of good experience for both these guys, to your point.
Well, and if damage is a factor, he's damaging Duncan's face. Look at that, it's crisp 1-2. See, right in this range, he's doing really well.
He just has to keep it there. Now again, though, with judging, Duncan, nice. Duncan does have the takedowns. But yeah, that orbital bone is definitely swollen. There it is. Yeah.
Sorry.
There, yeah. No, you're right.
I'm like, it's there.
But the problem is, like to Jordan's point, though, the few times he's missed, he's gotten taken down. Yeah.
Without question.
Oh, that was awkward. I'm not sure if that landed.
Who hurt who?
Yeah.
Pulled up short on a knee that was going to land flush, it looked like.
Yeah, because he can't knee to the head.
Yeah, I think he caught him because
Good
Duncan
work on
ducked
him.
down.
Yeah.
And even though it's technically Duncan's fault for ducking down, you have to have control of your strikes.
Wonderful job by Munoz.
Yeah, one of the few rule difference in amateurs, other than elbows, is no knees to the head.
See, now this is Munoz's round when he can do stuff like this.
Yeah, I agree. If I'm Duncan's corner, I'm gonna tell him to try to pick up the pace.
Like to see a body shot.
Oh, nice right. Oh no, he gave that neck. He gave him that neck. I think he's okay. He looks like he's going for that 10-finger choke, but I don't think he's gonna quite get it. There you go. Nice body
Munoz
shot.
might want to have some more urgency getting out of that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
don't
he's
wanna
got
wrestle
that
grabbing
farm
your
boy
neck.
strength. That's probably really difficult to get out of.
Yeah.
When he's got that chin strap across like that.
And again, the wrestler's strength there. They're usually used to
Not fun.
neck tire. Yeah. He's switching up, it looks like. TJ Casey yelling at Duncan to give him energy. I will tell you this: one of the best hype men in the game is TJ Casey.
I believe you. I'm seeing it right here.
Yeah, he won't stop. He will yell the whole time.
Well, what do we have for the
Good
final
knee.
minute?
Good knee.
Crowd's digging it.
Again, though, that last minute was kind of Duncan, so it's going to be a hard one to judge. There we go.
Nice.
There they go. They don't want to leave it to the judges.
No, they're looking to somebody's looking to finish.
He gave him that neck again, though. Oh, that looks good. Butt on the cage too. I can't tell how the hands are locked though.
I don't think he's tall enough to pull the leverage he needs on that.
Here, Casey again, yelling, "Don't stop."
I think maybe Duncan's done enough to take it. I'm not a
yeah.
judge,
No.
but
Oh, here we go.
Nice, emptying the tank.
Woo! Gentlemen, that's only fight 2.
wonderful
That
matchup.
was only fight 2.
Look at this. Paying off for your investment if you're watching
that
on the
was-
pay-per-view. Couple of gentlemen from the St. Louis area throwing down at NFA 18.
I am proud of both these men. I don't know who's
You
going to
should
win
be.
this, but oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think this is a wonderful, excellent. I can't even come up with that.
Whoever loses, don't give up on yourself, man,
Right.
because oh my goodness. I don't know how you beat that fight right now, but I mean we got a whole night ahead of us. So.
We
Well,
really do.
That's going to be interesting to score because depending on how you watch it, they both had really dominant positions that could have ended the fight in the first round.
Yeah.
You could do a 10-10 in that technically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
you're
if you go second round to Duncan because he ended them out, but then you go to Munoz at the end there, how effective are they calling those front headlocks that were guillotine attempts
100%.
compared to the effective striking?
Well, that's it. If you go off of grappling wise, Duncan, striking Munoz, but like you said, it depends on the judge because sometimes they finish that end really strong, but maybe was losing the beginning of the round, or vice versa. Yeah, I don't know.
And damage is a scoring criteria too. If you look at their faces, Duncan has a lot more
classic BJ
damage.
Penn. Look at his face.
You just
Right.
don't know.
Well, and this may be something where we have Munoz who's not out of breath, not marked up, and win or loses a decision. Like this could be very.
I don't
very
think
much
it's
the case.
wrong. I don't think it's wrong either way.
No, I agree. Yeah, I can't argue either way.
Hell of
Should
a
have
fight.
Decision momentarily.
Well, yeah, they did. Yeah, good respect. They both earned that.
They really did. They're fighting hard, and it's only the second fight of the night.
Now
Look at this. The crowd getting.
Now TJ's hyping the crowd up. I told you, best hype man in the business.
All right, let's go to the official decision in cage with Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. The judges scored this bout 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28. All for your winner by unanimous decision, Billy Duncan.